everybody, my name is Navaal Chocolate, and today we're going to be looking at 1.15 build hacks. I know this is a little late since 1.16 is coming out and all, but I don't care. Let's get into it. If you're not familiar with the blocks that I'm going to be going over for 1.15, they are the honey bottle, the honeycomb block, the honey block, the beehive, the bee nest, and I was gonna say the bee, but I think it got away. Where is it? Oh, there it is. The first use of this video is the honeycomb block being a rather obnoxious but still functionable wallpaper. You may have seen this in other videos, but it works quite well with a yellow room like this I'm showing here. And for the floor, I mixed in beehives with oak planks, and it works quite nicely since the beehive has a sort of oaky texture, but it's more smoothed out and has a little ring around the outside. The second use of this video is lamps. I have actually an entire video on lamp designs, but these are ones with the blocks that I have. And as you can see, it is a bee nest and a honey block. However, they don't work with just any block because, yeah, that just doesn't quite look right. The next use is wood paneling for walls. You may have seen in real life, like, they have paneling on walls, and it works well with the composter too, since it's almost the same texture. The back also is quite nice since all the holes in the bee nests line up and make sort of a gritty pattern. The next use is a mailbox, since there's a little hole slit in there, and it works actually quite well as a mailbox. The only problem with it is that this beautiful block cannot be opened like a chest or a shulker box. You just cannot open it, sadly. But if you do want a functioning mailbox, this is another design using a white stained glass pane and a white shulker box. As you can see, you can put stuff in there and it works as a functioning mailbox. The next use we have here is a kitchen. As you can see here, kitchen environment is probably the only way I can think of a use for the honey bottle, so it's orange juice. And for the ceiling, it's a mixture of beehives and bee nests, since they have a bottom texture that actually works quite well for ceilings. Now, I wouldn't quite call this one a build hack, but it is a use for honey blocks. Honey blocks aren't quite a full block, which means you can do stuff like this. And doing stuff like that means you can do stuff like this. Voila. But yes, you can make quite an interesting one-block staircase with just blocks that aren't quite full blocks, including the honey block. And now I'm gonna take a second to talk about beehives. This is a really nice block. It could be a cardboard box, a filing cabinet, anything, even drawers to a bookshelf, a knob on a thing that it's now a thing that opens, like a jar. That word. And it can even look a lot like cardboard boxes. It's a really nice block. And the last use of today is around honeycomb blocks. It's ice cream. Okay, so I know this may look a little wonky, yes, but the point stands. This just looks like a really delicious block, like a wafer. The texture on it really reminds me of ice cream. So it's ice cream. And with that, This has been Navaal Chocolate, and
Goodbye, y'all.